Yeah, it's been raining pretty good for the last couple days, and I think the roof had all day, the plywood or the OSB on the roof had all day in the sun, and it's pretty warm out, 70, 80 degrees. So it should be dry enough to put the underlayment on now. And it's the middle of March right now, so it's fixing to just start raining nonstop every single day. And since I got a little bit of water running in here, now is the time to get this underlayment on, and we can wait a little bit longer to put the sheet metal on, even though I already have it. So I'm gonna get the underlayment laid up there and try to tack it down. First things first, I gotta sweep all the crud off this roof. That ought to be good enough. Now I'm going to roll out the first layer and nail it down on 8-inch centers. I decided to go with synthetic underlayment as opposed to tar paper because it's supposed to last longer, and I'm going with the sheet metal roof anyway, so there's no sense of putting something under the sheet metal that's not going to last as long as the sheet metal will. And plus I intend to catch the rainwater off this roof and use it for drinking water, and I just don't want any tar anywhere near my drinking water source. Alright, got this first level on. Now I'm gonna overlap it to there and put the second one on. Some ripples in it, but that's just because I was doing it by myself. It's kind of tricky, but I think this will work, and then all I gotta do is come along and put flashing up on top and drip edge along the sides. So I got one side done. I'm gonna go ahead and bang out the other side. Well, I got a little tired and cranky the other day when after I finished the other side, so I'm gonna try to finish this side, and then I think I'm just gonna overlap the peak instead of buying flashing for it. So, well, I'd say I'm getting a little bit better at it, kind of getting the hang of it. This one went on a lot flatter. Because I'm doing it by myself, I'm not able to do it like you should, where you just put the roll up here and roll it out and nail it as you go. So I tried doing that, and the roll kept sliding off the roof, so I had to actually cut sections and bring them up here one at a time. But this side went on pretty easy. One part I messed up was I messed up down there and cut that end a little bit too short. So I'm gonna have to do an overlap down here, try to get that covered up. I think they make a special kind of tape that you're supposed to tape these seams with when you end up like that. So the next and last part of the underlayment will be just that, and covering up this ridge up here. I think I'm just gonna run a full piece. Just, you know, I have a whole bunch of this stuff. I only use like a quarter of the roll, so I'm just gonna use that instead of using flashing. Hey, get back here with that milk jug! All right. That's it for the underlayment. Got that all laid out. You can kind of see now where I messed up on the trusses I built a little bit. You can see the ridge is a little bit off down there. But that's about the only spot where there's any mistakes, so pretty good for my first time doing it. This side of the underlayment looks a lot better than this side. This side's all got some creases in it and stuff, but I don't think that's going to affect the waterproofing ability of it. So now I just need to go along the sides here. I kind of did a little bit of an overlap because of the way that my plywood ended up. I didn't do it on the first two ones, but I'm gonna take and staple this down so that that'll help keep the water out of those little holes. I'm also probably gonna have to put some flashing or something along the ones that aren't covered up, but my plan was to put flashing along the edges anyway. So anyways, another good day's work done, and this building should be waterproof now, at least from the top. There might be a couple cracks in the sides where just a little bit of moisture can get in, but this Grace Triflex stuff comes with a 180-day dry-in warranty, so you can leave it uncovered for 6 months before you ever have to put the roof on. So I've already got the sheet metal and everything. It's not a matter of money, it's just a matter of time. And I think my next step instead is going to be to put the house wrap on it and try to block off these ends down here where the bugs and stuff can still get in. But yeah, it's coming along nicely.